Let's come over here and let's reload. Swap weapons. And shoot these fools. Oh, they quit. I was going to look at their stats and see if there's anything good to like get off these guys, but never mind. Got some one-handed maces. Got a 1-star bow. 3-star mace. Halberd. And a crappy shield. Bummer. I didn't get any good items off of the Alazarian people. That's fine. I didn't want them anyway because they're level 14.
I'm sorry. We were supposed to watch your backs, but there were too many soldiers. Without your help, we would have all died.
Maybe I refresh my activity. Maybe that'll help.
This patrol was running towards the fishery. We had no choice but to attack them, or they would have caught you in the act and taken the slaves. Even though it didn't exactly go as planned, what matters is the result. Please accept this reward, as well as our gratitude. We're going back to the camp, but as soon as the weather allows, we'll run straight to Harag.
Great. I don't know why I didn't play the alerts. Let's see if I can figure out why. Why didn't it play the alerts? Gifted 20 subs? Holy moly. 20 subs. That's insane, bro. 40 subs? No, 20 subs. Do I not have a sub bomb alert? Terrible. Okay, well, Siri, you've given me something to do after this. I apologize. Typically, I have an alert for that, but I guess I don't have an alert for that. That's wild. I've never had anything like this. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I didn't have anything like that. But I guess we'll do...
Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Do that.
Hell yeah!
Hi there!
Alright, let's keep going. We've rescued the people. We've dealt with those folks. Let's go find some place to hide while we escape these jerks. Being wanted in this zone is terrible.
Father, don't you recognize me?
So this little scene is sad. Okay? This is like some real life shit, you know, when people try to con old folks. This is a scam.
I'm as old. Father, tell them. By Saint Elior, please, Father. It's me, your daughter.
I don't know. I can't think straight.
This is a little too real. So there's these 3 girls talking to this old man, and they're all claiming to be his daughter. There's a thing back here that has a childish painting of the dad and the daughter, and it's a clue to which one of the 3 it is. There's a dusty axe on the top here. We can inspect this. There's nothing but an old blue dress in the chest. Okay. Some brandy. More alcohol. There's no food in this house, sir. That's why you can't think straight.
Years fighting for the Brotherhood. 10 years sending him my wages. And for what? So that this old coot doesn't even recognise me when I come back. Convince him that I'm the real Isolde mercenaries, and I'll give you my old armour.
These wenches are only after what little he has left. Please, mercenaries, you must convince my father that I'm the real Isolde. I'll give you what's most precious to me if you make these women leave.
I risked my life to provide for my father. I spent 10 years in a gang of bandits to put food on the old man's table, and he doesn't even recognise me. I'm willing to give you my weapon to make him come to his senses.
Now, there's the right way, and then there's what do you want? So you could either get the weapon, the armor, or whatever she's offering. Hey, yo, girl. What's up? And, yeah. Talk to him.
I don't know what to do. These 3 women claim to be my daughter Isolde, and I can't tell which one is telling the truth. Oh, good folks, I'm so ashamed that I can't even recognize my own daughter. I beg you, take pity on me. I'm but a blind beggar whose beloved child left him long ago. If only you could help me find my Isolde.
Going with the dark-haired girl.
You're not as stupid as you look, mercenaries.
Heyo. That's what I keep telling people.
But you would have been better served to get it wrong. Then we wouldn't have to slaughter you.
The sheepfold is ours. Get back.
Well, she must have had a lot more people under that dress than I thought, because there's a buttload of folks, level 16. Not 2 enemies, it's 37 enemies. Oh, it's 43, excuse me. They brought a whole army to fight this old man and take his stuff. Why spend time convincing them when you can just take it by force? And by the way, you don't have to have a caravan as large as mine. I kind of get carried away when it comes to the size of my caravan. I don't want you guys to get caravan envy or anything. What happens if you guess wrong? Then you get whatever the reward is for guessing wrong. One offers their weapon, one offers their armor, which is the right choice, and the other one offers whatever she can pay. So it really is up to that. And then I think the actual daughter will step in and try to fight you if you try to go with the wrong option. Even if you guess wrong, there is opportunities for you to guess right. And you can see that the dark-haired girl actually joins the fight. And one thing, if you're newer to the game and you don't understand how allies work, if you click on the ally at the bottom, there's a little shocker symbol, you know? If you click on this, it's their behavior. So you can tell them to attack, you can tell them to defend, or you can tell them to flee. So if you don't want your important units that if they die, you have to restart the fight, you can just tell them to defend and they'll kind of hold position and not run in and die. So if you're struggling to keep people alive, it doesn't work for your animals, but it only works for your human allies. So if you need to tell people to hang back, if you're worried about keeping enemies, your allies alive, you can tell them to sit back and, watch, which is what we're going to tell her to do. I don't think she would die, but you never know. Wrongdoers. Where is my archer? Aha. Archer time. Excellent. Big damage. Run over here. I'm gonna aim. You guess wrong, you get the reward. 5% crit belt item. Ha. And then you go. Never to return. Thanks, Stefan. Stefan's been like my little compendium of expert knowledge. He seems to know a lot about this game. I think he's secretly a developer. Maybe. Shoot the guy in the face. Pass. Archer gets clubbed in the face, as he deserves, for murdering 15 people. There's my ally. She passes. Great. Wrongdoer's going next. Let's go in for a... I get a 5? I can get a 5. This skill does damage to all enemies in an area and is increased for each unit in the target area. Nasty. Move forward. Kill. And talk to this guy. Okay. Pass. $69 damage. Nice. Damn. Wrongdoer's going next. You gotta be careful with hitting the wrongdoers, especially with somebody that can hit a lot of times. Because the wrongdoers, every time I hit them, apply a poison. So if I attack a bunch of wrongdoers, I can get like 15 poisons on the guy. Yeah, the armor's trash. I'm just sell it. 5% crit belt item is pretty good. $299 damage. Wrongdoer's going next. Kestrel is going with you, Grant. Do some damage. Go for a kill. Okay. We're gonna taunt this guy. We're gonna disengage, trying to kill him. Nope. Okay, pass. Uh-oh, Poppy's going in. Get him, Poppy. Nice crit. Yes, they do the poison only if they have the helmet. Wrongdoer's going next. Let's go with Lighteric. Attack. Disengage. Attack. Disengage. Attack of opportunity. Taunt. Disengage. Attack of opportunity. Kill. Pass. See who he attacks. Lighterate. Get an attack of opportunity. Great. Move in. Kill this guy. Let's see. You have no skills. You have no skills. Wrongdoer is the only one with skills, huh? Damage increase. Disgust for the weak. His damage is increased by 30% against bleeding, burning, and poisoned units. Each status adds a stack. So he can have up to plus 90% damage. That's awesome. Increase our damage. Give riposte to all our allies. Ooh. Ooh, willpower save. Dying. Okay, well. Our archer's feeling it. Where's this poacher at? There's a poacher in... that I can't even see. He's in the fog of war somewhere. Bolts, come in here. Move down to here. Orderly. Move up here. Heal. Swap weapons. Reload. Swap weapons. This guy. Reload. Swap weapons. See if I can get these guys to run. Catching arrows to the face. Let's aim. Shoot the guy in the back. Move forward. Kill. We're just gonna create a little body wall. Dude comes out of the freaking smoke and attacks us. Who's going next? Kestrel, come in here. Kill. Over here. Kill. Run over here. Kill this guy because he hasn't gone yet. Taunt this enemy. Wrongdoer's going next. So is this guy. Alright. Let's try this. Where is Terrar? You. No. I need our other girl. You. So this girl has an offhand weapon that is insane. We're not going to get too much out of her. Let's give it a shot. Like I said. We're going to say no. He throws a dagger. Or throws an axe. Go over here. Kills. Throws a dagger. Throws an axe. Over here. Stab this dude in the face. Throws a dagger. Throws an axe. Over here. That's a lot of damage. Attack of opportunity. Throws an axe. We'll pass. Poacher's going next. We'll send our wrongdoer to go attack him. Rushes him. Move over here. Rushes that guy with a taunting strike. Killed that guy. Hits him for 69. Nice. A pass. Cannon can't make it. You can, however. Run over here. We're going to taunt this guy first, because when we kill him, we'll get inspiration. That gives us double movement. Now I can go wherever. I want to make sure none of these people survive to pawn this old man again. I was playing Path of Exile with my dad a couple years back. And we were on Discord, so I could, could talk. And he gets a phone call. So he puts his headset down, but I can still hear him having a conversation on the phone with this person that called. And the person on the phone is trying to get him to go to a website so that he can get remote access to his computer. So I have to get onto my dad. I can't communicate with him because he's on the phone. He's got his headset off. I can't directly talk to him. So I had to call my mom to go in there and stop him from doing whatever the hell he was trying to do. Man, old people, man, they just get taken advantage of too much. Three enemies remain. Two enemies remain. Where are they? Uh-oh. They're in the fog. There they are. Found him. Attack of opportunity, baby. Hell yeah. It did not count for cutting two. I was wrong. Well, now we know. Alright, machinist. It's all up to you, stand 2. An overview map in combat and a better inventory system? What's wrong with the inventory system? Three-star helmet. 3-star armor. Nice. Ooh, and a level 15 opportunistic bursts. Dude. And it's 2-star. Nice. Nice. I don't have any medicine. That's right, because the eye. Goddamn eye. Watch it,
I
Isolde.
didn't think these hussies would start a fight. Had I known, I would have struck the first blow. I met them in an inn on my way home. I guess I told them a bit too much about my life. They then decided to impersonate me and try to trick my father. Good thing you came this way. Let me give you your reward before I have a chat with my father.
Brotherhood's armor.
You saved me. Isolde saved me. Thank you.
You think it needs better sorting options? Let's go back in here real quick and chop that wood. I need this for the T5 material. I mean, I thought the sorting system was alright. So, you have type, price, weight, and rarity. What else do you need? Let's go fight Kristoff. He's right around the corner. Let's take a baton down. Grab some rhyme steel. I should have came out here between like a level 7. Fight this guy.
I don't sell my relics to just anyone. I mean, just look at you, mercenaries. All of your equipment combined isn't worth even one of my artifacts.
Sir, I wish that were true. But your Honda next to my Maserati is not impressing me, sir.
Oh, you're here to arrest me. You're welcome to try. I bet you won't manage to lay a hand on me.
Well, we'll see what Bragg says about that. This guy can't be hit until you deal with his people. Every time this unit deals damage while engaged, they trade places with a non-engaged ally within 15 meters away. This unit has permanent dodge as long as they are not adjacent to at least 3 enemies. So he needs 3 enemies. Okay. Flap. Disengage. Getting the kill. Go over here. Taunt. Disengage. Getting a kill. Over here. And lap. Disengage. Getting a kill. Pass. Wolf goes in for a bite. One shots that guy. Sure, why not? Get him, rat. Has permanent dodge as long as he's not adjacent to at least 3 enemies. Okay. So we'll have Hackert go in. Pass. Rat goes in. He dodges. My God. Getting absolutely owned. Get him, Poppy. Oh, or not. Alright, Bragg, he's all yours. Good talk, sir. Crippling blow, poison, as well as slowdown and slow reflexes. Nice. Grab all that stuff. Repair. I can't make medicine out in the wild. What is this? Willpower decreased by half. Hey, Tyrion hits level 15. Good job, dude. Let's go for crit. Why not? Kestrel, level 15. Hell yeah. All of my axe users are level 15 now. Lighteric. Repair. If you're wondering why I'm not repairing all, it's because I'm trying to conserve raw materials. Okay. Perfect. Grab some more rhyme steel. So this area of the map, very edge of the world, has a cave here. And inside this cave is a wall to interact with. And you have to set bombs on it. Specifically 10 bombs. And when you set the 10 bombs on it, it explodes and reveals a secret of Clink's sword, which is a Zelda reference of Link. And it's not very good. At least I haven't been able to make it work very well. It smacks an enemy 3 times and then knocks him back on the 3rd hit. So it doesn't really help a whole lot. Because typically you want to stay next to the target. There's the Brotherhood Training Grounds. Let's go ahead and check our camp real quick. Siri, you're level 14.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I know you don't, girlfriend. It's fine. It's fine. Let's get this pony leveled up. Keep moving. There's a prison over here somewhere. This is where you get the prisoner's personal cup, which is extremely useful for recruiting prisoners.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
You always do what I do and just drown them in toothpaste. That's always fun. These things up. Do this. Over here, drop a piton. Great way to get rid of the guards, by the way, is to go up and down a cliff.
Stand back, peasants. These valuable commodities are only for those who can afford them.
I don't want your stuff. Call me a peasant. Drombach. Hey, St. Nicholas Stew.
Sorry,
Thanking
but
Siri
we're
for
not
the
taking anyone else in.
sub.
Inquisition order.
Siri is awesome.
They say all criminals need to be burnt to appease the eye.
Beekeeper mask. Clean rag. So, when they're assigned to the beekeeper's hut, meat drying rack, or the brewing vat. Nice.
Helith and Gunbald are the only ones left. Even the Inquisition didn't want them.
Let's check the jail, because sometimes if you check the jail, you'll get specific people that you can recruit for cheap.
I can't believe I wasted 5 years of my life with you.
Wasted? Wasted? Some life that was. We didn't even have a roof over our heads.
But at least we weren't stuck behind bars.
Oh, sorry I had too much ambition for you. Shut up, damn it. Those 15 lashes weren't enough.
I can't take their quarrelling anymore. Now I even have to sleep next to them so that they won't kill each other.
All I want is to never see Gunbald again. Doesn't matter where you're going.
So I can recruit her. He's a warrior, level 15. Or I can recruit him. He's a ranger.
I'll follow anyone. As long as Heleth isn't coming.
So we can recruit these people for cheap. I could try a hero class.
All I want is to never see Gunbald again. Doesn't matter where you're going.
Good riddance. I was this close to blowing up and banging your heads together. I owe you a beer for your troubles.
Yeah, I always check the jail and actually talk to the prisoners, because sometimes you can recruit people for like alcohol, a couple hundred gold, or some influence. You can get both.
Heleth is with you. All right, but I can't promise I won't strangle her in her sleep.
Oh, they hate each other. New side quest, we're going to make them love each other and get married.
You took both of them? By Jeru, you're brave. Or you have no idea what you're getting into.
We're going to force them to love each other. They're both level 15, man. Could make him a hero. Triggered if the target has not yet played a turn. Deals damage and with an additional chance of landing a crit. I feel like this is trash, though. Especially for 2 Valor points. And we could make you a demon. Straight up slashing people's throats. Or we could just send them to the thief, which is a thing. Go here and go there. Great. There's the eye again. You can see it over there in the corner. That's the UFO I was talking about. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Go across the bridge. Go across the bridge! We'll take the corpses that are left behind by the Inquisition. Let's see if we can go find the hunt for this area. Ah, look, Tracker's Camp. Precisely what I was looking for. I can't cut wood here. Blasphemy.
Alazar angered the gods because of all the ancient tombs they plundered, even their own. They definitely deserve the reckoning. The consequences of their actions extend far beyond what they imagine. Our druids were able to gain a better understanding of the beast after it was drawn to Ludern. They gave us an advantage that will come back to bite them.
Correct, Alex. Once you get a class that uses that weapon type to level 15, it unlocks the level 15. But it only unlocks for the playthrough that you're on. It doesn't unlock for every playthrough.
Take this axe. It was made to kill pat monsters more efficiently than any other weapon. Instead of destroying us, the scholars made us stronger. Harag is much less vulnerable to the ghost pat than before, all thanks to Alazar.
So, solar is a trash weapon, I believe. Courageous axe throw. After using a valor-based skill, this unit, even though they are engaged, deals 20% damage to the farthest enemy within 6 meters, and it always lands a critical hit against the ghost pack. Clean rag. What I used. Could always try giving it to somebody who's not using a crazy shield. Because it does strength damage, doesn't it? Or is it just flat damage? It's just flat damage. It's not based off any type of damage. We're kind of using people's... We could give it to Surter. Wow, that drops him to 55 guard. Never mind. Guess we could use it on Hackert. Have fun, Potato Chip. You're kind of a support class anyway. Beekeeper mask. Wait. Lower crit stats. Yeah, it's not the same. It's only when you use Valor skills, not every attack. The other one is every attack, but I get what you're saying. Unless it's glitched, in which case it'll hit every time. What kind of animals we got here? Oh, boars. That's boring. See what I did there? Let's go for this. Inspect this area here. Grab this corpse. Oh, I'm overweight. Uh-oh. We're overweight. Maybe I could eat some corpses. Can I make Traveler's Stew? I can. 30 pounds of human remains into this stew. Go. Delicious. Nothing like people soup to get you out of a bind. Ooh, wait, we got bear stew. Let's make some of that. And we got free bear meat. Apple pancake. Mutton stew. Veal soup. Right now we're just destroying the weight that we racked up. Meat pike. Hell yeah. Beasts. Sure. Broker's table. Go. Build the lights. Free apple pancake. Damn. Super good. Porridge. Free stuff all day. Creature comforts. Free culture shock. Delicious. What else can we make? Tuna with olives, Mountaineer's crock pot, candied fruit. Eat apples. Could do more mead pike. Make some homeo pills. Missing Ediranian wine and brandy. Okay. We can move again. Where is this clue that I need? Ah, right here. We are in trouble. Here. Okay, the ghost pack has subsided. Where is the dead bodies? Am I blind? Is it these guys I gotta talk to?
The innkeeper? What do you want with him, mercenaries? Did those new Asthel bumpkins ask you to find him? Infidels! I knew it! They're hiding from us, trying to escape our scrutiny, but the eye is already onto them. Their reckoning draws near. It's coming.
It's coming.
Leave this cursed county, mercenaries. Don't worry about the innkeeper. The Inquisition will deal with him and all of the other heathens in Drombach.
Make up a pious reason?
Ah, if you want him to be executed, that's another story. True believers have to stick together. I'll help you find him. The night the reckoning struck his tavern, we set off after him. But the wretch knew the area better than us. He gave us the slip and disappeared near Valiant Tower.
Interesting. She's coming with me. Yeah. There's a bandit tower there. Can't do the bandit tower until later though, because you have to scale down to it. On a ridge right here. It's the bandit lair right there. Up on a hill. Come up here, see if we can find some snow yetis. What's up, dude?
This shelter is the last stop before Mount Ernst and the mountain range that separates us from Edoran. Be careful if that's where you're headed. Travelers often lose their way around here.
Found some food that allows us to move around in the snow much easier. Cool with that. Movement speed in snow increased, and if the troop is wanted, movement snow and movement speed in snow is increased even
This
further.
shelter is the last stop before Mount Ernst.
And she's got 5 of them, so we'll take them. That'll increase our speed by 40% by itself. And I think that's worth it. More human remains. We'll grab that. Ooh. You have to steal that stuff. There's some Yetis right there. Here's Drombach Castle. Okay. Ah, here's the roaming people that have what we need. There's some snow bears too.
We cannot let the Ice Reckoning get in the way of our fight against the plague.
Have some plague leather.
Cannot let the Ice
Have some plague leather.
We cannot let the Ice We cannot
Plague
let
leather?
the
Plague
Ice
leather.
We cannot let the
Can-
Ice
can you
We
have some-
cannot let the
You
Ice
can't?
We
Okay.
cannot let
How
the
about some more?
Ice Reckoning get in the way of
my
We cannot
God.
let the Ice We
Oh my God.
cannot let
Oh
the
God.
Ice We cannot let the Ice We
Oh
cannot
god, we cannot let them. I got too much plague leather, I'm sorry. Now we have conversion oil, which allows us to heal for 20% of the damage we deal. Huh. Let's go into this apothecary's office. That's ridiculous, man. I can't believe the voiceover comes back every time you freaking trade them. Ridiculous. Apothecary.
Any injury, but frostbite is my speciality.
I haven't tried this. I think this could be interesting. Exhausting oil. Every time a skill deals damage, it has a 50% chance to apply dazed, which means their next attack of opportunity deals no damage. Could you imagine using this specifically against the classes like Defender and the Alazarian Mace Bearers that have attacks of opportunity nonstop? That would be nuts. You just blast them with daze, 100% chance. And then they just die because they can't fight back. Probably pretty smart. That would probably be smart. Immunity oil, exhausting oil. Go over here and let's just make, 17. No, not 17. We'll make 12 medicines. Let's make some Acadian steel. Let's make, I guess, we have 87 Alazarian powders. Who am I? What am I even doing here? I knew I needed Alazarian powders, but that's ridiculous. So fun fact, if you're new to the game and you don't understand if making something will give you stuff. Like, you know that making new items with these little white things will give you knowledge, right? But if you didn't know, if you make certain things like this one here, it gives you a crafting recipe. So the first time you make things like oils, they'll unlock the belt recipe for that particular oil. Same thing works for a lot of other stuff. Like murky oil doesn't have a belt item, which I wish it did. And I wish the percent chance to ricochet was like 45 or something. Something worth it, because it's not a very high chance when there's other oils that do better things. Regeneration, exhausting oil. which we can get a 100% chance on. It's great. Brave oil. Immunity oil, which you can apparently have a belt item for. Belt item would be 100% chance to avoid poison, burning, or bleeding. It's pretty wild. We have a lot of oils. Jeez. I'm just looking for anything that might spawn a belt item because I have nothing to put my knowledge into right now. The next 3 knowledge points are all going into belt items. Apothecary.
I can heal any injury, but frostbite is my speciality.
Heal.
Don't forget to make...
Okay. And we can go look at the Yetis here in a second. Back to you.
Might you be looking for work? Here is your reward.
Great. And we can get a lot more contracts here. I like the areas that have 2 taverns that allow you to pick up extra contracts. Help requested, the Avengers. I'm coming, Tony Stark. The Avengers. Well, we gotta go help the Avengers. I'll talk to you.
No one can make me serve Inquisitors.
Oh, dude, she sells jam?
The Prince.
Which straight up gives +1 willpower until your next rest? We be jamming. Definitely gonna be jamming. Okay. We've done everything here in this tiny little town. Oh god, the bears. The bears. We could get a snow ferocious bear. That could be fun.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
I do not need Alazarian powder. I have like 70 of them. I have a problem. Stables. Can I actually buy more horses? Thank goodness. Hey, and there's some wood here. Clawilda Adder Alazar.
You've got to help me. Please.
What a name. I think I'm gonna name my child Clawilda.
Wish I could, my lady. But I'm just a farmer, not a warrior. Best I can do is take you to the village or the castle.
Then it will be too late. Those men took my husband. By the time we reach Hulburg, he will be dead.
Y'all ever met anybody named...
Don't worry, Princess.
Absidy?
Your husband is a nobleman. They'll demand a ransom, for sure.
Well, my son was going to school, back in elementary school. One of the other parents would constantly get upset about people misspelling their daughter's name. And her name was Absidy. But do you know how they spelled it? A-B-C-D-E. That's literally how they spelt her name. It's literally the first 5 letters of the alphabet.
They were not ordinary bandits. They slaughtered our escort.
Why would you do that to your
If
child?
they're still lurking around the Sophie Adra Alazar laboratory, it's only a matter of time before they prey upon other travellers.
When I was in the military, and I was stationed at my home base, I went out in town, and I met a lady there named Chlamydia. Why the hell would you name your child that? I was gonna be far away from her. I did not want to be around Chlamydia for too long. That's a terrible name, though. At the age where it's legal, I would definitely change my name. Audacious, no traits, thick-skinned, and this horse is an Alazar enthusiast. While he's in Alazar territory, he gains 10% constitution, which means he can carry even more. Interesting. We're going to adopt. And these are some expensive horses. 810, damn. 900. Oof. All right. Who are you?
It's hard to